Hey, welcome back. I'm Chris, and well, we're gonna kind of have a continuation of yesterday's talk, so let's do this real quick. Now, where did we leave off? We kind of covered the purpose of if you need to make a video, or even if you don't need to make a video, but you need to get in front of the camera anyways, and you don't necessarily have an idea. This is at least what I do when I need to get started. I mean, don't get me wrong, I kind of have some sort of idea, but I don't have anything scripted out, I don't have it mapped out, I don't have a storyboard or anything like that. I just kind of hit record and I go for it. And I kind of talk, I cut things out. I'm a little long-winded in front of the camera sometimes, but I edit a lot out. But the point is, start talking to your camera. And that's another thing. If you're listening, don't look here. The camera's here, screen's there. Camera's here, screen's there. Camera's here, screen's there. Look at your camera lens. I flip my screen around. Actually, you might even see it in the other camera because I didn't flip it around enough. Hold on. Okay, there's really no reason once I frame everything up for me to look at my screen. It's distracting. It's a shiny thing that I'm looking at that I get distracted by. So there's no sense in me having it out. Yes, it's useful for framing my shot up, especially if I'm hand holding the camera or I want to have somebody else in the shot or doing something like this to make sure that my head isn't cut off. I'm not entirely sure that my head's not cut off in this shot here, but don't look at your screen. It's very distracting. It's a disconnect with you, the viewer. It's a disconnect. We're talking, we're having a conversation here. If you were talking, or if you were here, and we would be making eye contact. We'd be talking. I wouldn't be drifting off, not paying attention. You know what I mean? So, anyways, I'm going off on a tangent. Look at your screen. It's important. We'll cover that again. But basically, you need practice. You need practice to get used to talking to a camera. You need practice to get used to in the mental state of, I'm not just talking to a camera, I'm talking to you directly. You and only you. Even though there might be 300 people viewing this, it's really just you that I'm talking to. And you gotta get comfortable with that because it's very easy to know when you're feeling kind of awkward sitting in front of a camera and talking. And it's a lot easier to do it when no one's around. It's a lot easier if you want to get comfortable talking in public and vlogging in public, to go somewhere where there's not a lot of people and kind of baby step your way up to where, you know what, most people probably don't even care what you're doing anyways. And if you had a smaller camera or a cell phone and you were a teenager, you'd be doing this anyways, talking to yourself. So it's not that much of a weird, awkward thing once you really break it down and think about it. But the most important thing is just to get practice. You get practice setting up your camera. Get practice setting up your audio and your lights and stuff like that, or whatever you're doing. Get practice editing. And you can't do this stuff without having footage, without having film. Not film, but without having filmed something. I use that term interchangeably. You know what I mean? Anyways, point is, you need something to shoot, you need something to do, and you need practice with everything, with being in front of the camera, with setting everything up, with editing everything, and finding your flow. You gotta get your time in. And if you're doing this every day, I said this before, it shortens your time frame of your learning curve and how long that takes. You know, if it takes 50 videos, but you're shooting every day, that's like 2 months. If it takes 50 videos and you're doing one a week, that's like a whole year. I mean, think about that concept. If you really want to shorten everything up, start making videos. I don't even care if you don't publish them. If you make videos and you go through the whole process, but you don't publish them, I mean, granted, come on, be committed, but still, as long as you go through the process, it's time, you know? It's time put in, log those hours. It's time you're doing it. Anyways, it's getting kind of hot in here. And I need a nice coffee. Hold on. Oh man, okay, now that I have my iced coffee, where were we? Yeah, I kind of forgot what we were talking about. Hold on. I think we were just talking about for the basic fact of, one, you need to practice. You need to practice at anything to be good. You need to put in the necessary time and have the sustained commitment to achieve whatever goal you're setting out to achieve. And this goes with anything, not just making videos or doing photography or doing, you know what I mean? You have to put in the work. And it's gonna be hard work. No one ever said it's gonna be easy. No one ever said that the path to success is gonna be the same as somebody else. I mean, you could follow exactly what somebody else does and still not achieve success. Your path is gonna be slightly different than everybody else's. Yes, there's gonna be commonalities. Is that a word? I'm not too sure. There's gonna be similarities? Similarities, yes, between everything, and there's ways we can help each other. And that's one more thing I love about YouTube. You could have pretty much the exact same channel as me, even though my channel's kind of scattered and different. But you could have a very similar channel, and we're not really in competition with each other. You know, I mean, we are, but we're not. It's comes down to it. People are gonna like you for you, people are gonna like me for me, and they might enjoy watching the both of us, and they might enjoy one over the other, or, you know, whatever the case is. There might be things that you might do that they can learn from, and things that I might do that they can learn from, or whatever the case is. You know what I mean? The point is, I enjoy the whole concept of YouTube. I love the freedom to create what I want. I love the fact that I can do it pretty much with minimal equipment, and I can get more advanced into it if I wanted to. And there's just a sense of freedom being able to be this creative and do what you want to do. You know, even if you're not getting paid for it, it doesn't really matter. It's an outlet to, hey, I made something, I can share it, and people can see it. You get to see it. You get to benefit from it in some way, shape, or form, whether that's learning or entertainment or whatever the case is. I'm really rambling. I'm really going off on tangents here. I just wanted to kind of, what I wanted to say yesterday was hit record, film something, do something, get it done, and then go ahead and edit and go through the whole process and all that stuff. And what I wanted to say today is keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing the practice, keep learning, keep practicing, keep doing, and it's a cycle that never ever finishes. You learn, you practice, you do it, you make it better. You keep doing that cycle. You keep learning new things. You always, as long as you're always improving. I probably should just stop talking now because I'm really rambling. So I think I've done enough rambling for today. I think we're pretty much done here for today, and I'll see you on the next one. Maybe it won't be so scattered as much as it was today. I'm not too sure. I can't guarantee that. I'm a little scattered as it is. Don't forget, I've had 3, yeah. Okay, I'm really gonna go now. I was gonna say I have 3 kids, and they take a toll on you, to say the least. So now we're really done for today. I'll definitely see you on the next one. And don't forget if you want to subscribe and not miss any of my craziness, and you want to watch some of the other videos and catch up on what you've missed, be my guest. Otherwise, I'll definitely see you on the next one.